Is gaming as bad as quite a few people are saying, or could there be some benefits to it? What's up, everyone? This is Jorge here, coming up with Level Up Your Lifestyle, and today I wanted to talk a bit about just this topic of, are games as bad as quite a few people are making them out to be? And for me, I would say there are some benefits to gaming. I'm not going to say it's a completely 100% positive thing. But there are some benefits, and I just want to go over these. And this is just also an experience that I learned once I basically decide to quit and work on myself and become the best version of myself that I could possibly be. The first one is basically you're constantly getting challenged. And as people, as humans, that's one of the great things that we get to experience. Is every day we get to experience new challenges. How do we overcome these challenges? If you were to do this challenge again, what would you do differently? How would you be able to get to the next stage? Or in this case, how would you be able to, proceed forward in your life to be able to have a better result? And challenges are a great way to basically to help you grow and help you understand yourself better. The one way, honestly, that I will share is a trap with challenges is that if we don't succeed with a challenge, we immediately start to talk negatively about ourselves, that we're not as smart as we think we are, but honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. You're learning. This is something completely brand new for you. This is a learning experience of, okay, I've struggled with this. What are the changes that I could do to come back to this again and do this even better and constantly improve not only myself, but also improve my mindset. These are just some questions, to ask yourself when it comes to challenges. And with gaming, gaming can be a great opportunity for you to be able to, constantly getting challenged. And how can you progress through this level? But to implement this in your real life, real life challenges, what could I do better to have a better relationship with my parents? What could I do better to have a better relationship with my friends or colleagues? So on and so forth. There's just quite a number of ways, to be able to just focus on that in your personal life, in your real life. The second thing is that you constantly see growth. You're constantly seeing growth when you progress through a new level, whether it's or a new game. You're familiar with this layout. You're familiar with how things work. You know when to proceed, when not to proceed, and that's a really great thing. The tricky thing, though, is that we get caught in this loop of seeing this well-designed medal, for example, and let's say you've gone through several ranked matches, and then all of a sudden you become third tier, fourth tier, tier 2, and that's what you see yourself as, or that's your sense of accomplishment. But really, you can't implement that in the real life. So what are some areas in your life that you can see yourself in constant measurable growth maybe through sports? Maybe you have not exhausted all the sports out there. Maybe you have not done a lot of running, or you haven't really put yourself out there for basketball or soccer or softball, baseball, volleyball, pickleball, tennis, badminton. There's a number of sports out there for you to be able to dive in there, or to constantly see growth. Maybe an instrument. Again, we have not exhausted. We immediately tend to think we can't do XYZ because we're not XYZ. And just to go a little bit about that's really easy to fall in that fixed mindset of, just because I can't do this doesn't mean I can't be, Y. Or this person's so talented and gifted, they can do it, but I can't. But honestly, that could not be further from the truth. And we're human beings, so we are designed to constantly learn, grow, and just complete and develop ourselves to become the better version of ourselves, or who we were the day before. Stop comparing yourself to the person who you were 10 years ago. You're a completely different person now. And also, just don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. They were in a position where you were, and they've worked on getting to where they needed to be. It's really all on, surrounding yourself with really great people, surrounding yourself with those who, want to continue on becoming better versions of themselves and really give something back to this world. And so the third is that community. You got a sense of community. You got people who share very similar experience. You like to game, and it can be fun. But over the course of time, you may start to think, there's got to be something more to life. There's got to be more to this. Or you may be wanting to seek out those other people and build a community where you really are giving back to, you're giving back to your community, and the community is giving you what you need, whether that is, higher connections, better connections, whether that's, moving yourself forward in life. I mean, the possibilities are honestly endless. Is that we tend to focus on, the immediate result, which is actually one of the things that gaming, I would say, would be a negative, is the instant gratification. You can instantly go to the video game, and you can instantly turn that television on or that computer on and go straight into the game and go right in, and you get that instant gratification of either winning or you lose, and you keep on going and going and going and going until you eventually do win, and it just goes into that cycle. So I would say there are benefits to it, but there are also consequences to it. Is what I would ask a question to you: what areas in your life would you like improvement on? Whether that be relationships, do you want to, cut back on gaming, and or do you want to quit and find a hobby that can literally turn into something that you truly are passionate and love, and you can create that into something that can generate income for you while serving that community and giving back what you need. So, if you're somebody who's struggling with that, or if you're struggling with self-confidence, and it doesn't have to be just gaming, it could be in life in general. If you're struggling with that, if you like somebody in your corner, then let's set up a complimentary call. Maximum that I will give is 2 hours to really see where you're at, how I could help you, and where we can go from there, and if we would even be a good fit. So I just want to leave that with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and you keep on creating amazing opportunities and amazing memories. All right, peace out.